Hello and welcome to my meditation. My name is Deborah Baker and I am delighted to join you for this short time to take a break for you. Let's begin with our nice three deep breaths. Breathing all the way in. I congratulate you on taking this time for yourself to take care of you and just be, willing to spend some time loving yourself. We have been focusing on self-love the last few weeks, and I can't believe I'm still outside. It's chilly. It's in the 50s, but my goodness, I don't even have a coat on. As we allow our bodies to relax, let's imagine a beam of love energy, pure love energy, coming up from the center of the earth, entering into our feet. I suggest that you love your feet. Send your feet love and appreciation for all that they do for you all the time. I walked a 5K on Thanksgiving morning, and I'm very grateful that my feet hung in there with me. So feel that love in your feet, in your ankles, in your lower legs, your calves and your shins. The outdoor sounds, you can still feel or hear the air in the leaves. One of my neighbors doing something. Occasional dog bark. Whether you are outside or inside, imagine that you are breathing in pure outside air. Some of my favorite air to breathe in is desert air or mountain air, air at the beach. Imagine your favorite air filling your lungs up all the way down to your lower belly. Feeling that love expand through your knees and your upper legs. Feel your feet and legs get heavy. Let's send some love to my neighbor doing that work, whatever it is. That love now entering into your tailbone, your sit bones, your pelvic floor. If you're a mom, send a little love to your pelvic floor for birthing your babies, whether you had them by C-section or vaginally. There's still a lot of pressure down there. Just send some love to your pelvic floor. And even if you're not a mom, and you think about all the times we sit down and stand up, and we use those muscles. Feel that love energy all through your pelvis, your glutes, your hips, your lower abdominal muscles, all of your internal organs. No matter where I go, the sun seems to find me. And it feels wonderful. Through your pelvis, into your midsection, your middle back, your sides, your tummy. And as it moves through your midsection, filling up love, filling your belly with love, getting a gut full of love. Notice it also sending love in your hands, your fingers, your hands, your thumbs, your wrists, your lower arms. I suggest you spend a moment in gratitude for what your hands do for you through the course of the day, and then your lower arms, your elbows, your upper arms. Now notice that love energy entering into your heart space, your chest, your upper back. My yoga teacher calls it your armpit chest, up in here. And filling your own heart with love. So we have been working on loving ourselves. And I asked my guides, and we are going to be working a little bit today on forgiving ourselves. So send love to yourself. Know that you are infinitely lovable, a beautiful, beautiful soul. Infinitely lovable. Love itself expressing here on earth as you right here, right now. Send some love to your shoulder blades, kind of stretch them back a little, lower your shoulders a little maybe as you feel that love energy. There's, I was told and experienced, there's a chakra between your heart chakra and your throat chakra, so right about where we typically wear our necklaces when we're women. It's called the Angel Chakra. It's a bluish green. Let's send love to our guardian angels and spirit guides who are infinitely and intimately connected to us. And imagine this as the connection point. Welcoming their guidance in, welcoming their love in, their acceptance. Feeling grateful, grateful, grateful. We know that we are love itself. So how could we not be worthy of what we are? And now feel that love through your shoulders. Let them sink down a little, relax. It's so funny, I'm watching my dog peek through the fence. It's like she just discovered a whole new world over there. And the fence, it's just this tiny little opening. She seems to have found it. And isn't that a great metaphor for discovering things about ourselves? So feel that love energy. Fill your head. Relax all the muscles in your face, your jaw, your lips. The sides and back of your head, all the way up to the top of your head. That love just spreading out through the top of your head, filling the world with love. And let's think for a moment about our wounded selves. Because wounded people wound people. Hurt people hurt people. When we are hurt, we can't help but cause hurt to others. So I had a long conversation with someone who was feeling just horrible about things she had said in the past to someone that she loved very dearly. And so let's imagine whatever it is that we may regret. Either things we've done, things we haven't done, things we've said, things we haven't said, whatever it is. Just take a moment to feel that pain, not because I ever want you to feel pain, but sometimes we need to feel it to release it. And sometimes there's not even a memory attached to it. It's just this sense of hurt, wounding. And the people we love the most are the ones who have the power to hurt us the most, and they're also the ones that we have the power to hurt the most. So let's take a moment to forgive ourselves, to recognize that truly we are doing our best. We really are. Whether we take ownership of it or not, we are doing our best. And I invite you to give yourself credit for that. We are taught to be so hard on ourselves, to make the list of the bad grades, to make the list of the faults, the things. The to-do list sometimes feels like a shaming list. These are things I haven't done yet. What about all the things that you have done? So as you think about your regrets, I invite you now to connect with your spirit guides, guardian angels. Feel them infinitely surrounding you, filling up your heart space, putting their spiritual hands out and saying, give me that burden. You don't need to carry it any longer. Let it go. Forgive yourself. In the 12 steps, there's a step called made a list, or it's the 8th step, made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them. So let's just take this moment to become willing. If there's something we need to say or do as a result of our mistakes, let us allow it to come to us now, the knowledge of it. Because the first step is to become willing. It's an entire step out of the 12. It's an entire step. Became willing to make amends to them. And let's just spend a moment in that willingness. I congratulate you for being willing. And first time I worked the 12 steps, excuse me. I guess I got all choked up about that. But the person that I was discussing them with suggested that the person that I needed to become willing to make amends to was myself. So I invite you to also become willing to make amends to yourself, however that may be. And amends is like creating a bridge, offering a hand. We're powerless over how anyone else accepts our amends, but we are not powerless over how we ourselves forgive ourselves. So I suggest that you spend a moment and feel that infinite unconditional love that is your truest essence. Fill your heart, fill your body, and allow you to be forgiven by yourself. We are the sum total of all of our life experiences, all of our life thoughts, everything that has happened to us created who we are today, and we can make changes so that we can be a different person tomorrow. But sometimes it's kind of like cleaning up your kitchen. You got to throw away some of the, stuff that people left on the counter that's no longer useful, or wipe off the counter and get it clean again. So let's allow infinite spirit to clean our counters. Allow infinite spirit to come in and create that energy of self-forgiveness. You are a beautiful, beautiful soul. Several of you tell me, that people that I love dearly tell me that you listen to these meditations, and I know for a fact that you are beautiful, wonderful, loving souls. People that I am honored to say are my friends and my family and my loved ones. I was talking to a priest friend of mine a long time ago. I had to set a boundary of not speaking to my mother because her behavior was so toxic to me at the time. And I said to him, do you think God forgives me? And he said, God, there's not an issue of God forgiving you. He said, God is hurting with you. God never even held you accountable. God loves you unconditionally. There was never anything to forgive. God is hurting with you. And I found that so comforting. And that truly is what the infinite spirit is. It's compassion and love, unconditional love. It loves us in spite of ourselves. You can see her over there. Let's take in some nice deep breaths and breathe in infinite love and forgiveness. And know that we are whole and perfect exactly as we are. Beautiful, beautiful beings of light and love, infinitely worthy of feeling that love in every moment. The divine in me sees the divine in you and recognizes it and loves you and sends you just unconditional love and acceptance. Namaste.